Hello, welcome back. I'm going to have to make this video really quick. Sorry I've not been able to make a video earlier on. I usually get to make a video earlier on, but I've been looking after my little daughter today, and she's become a bit of a nightmare. I'm used to working with psychiatric prisoners, and I've really got my work cut out for me today with this one. She's got to the point where she can tell me what she doesn't like, and she basically at the moment doesn't like anything, especially sleep. So we'll crack on then, shall we? So I'm not your financial advisor. It's not financial advice, but we'll start with looking at Bitcoin. So where are we? Bitcoin. Here we are. So Bitcoin. So we've hit all these areas where we thought we were going to go, which is good. Our plan is working out. Now the ultimate sort of goal would be to see if we could work out where there would be a bottom. It seems to be dancing around this 10,000 area, and just below it. We actually peaked all the way down. Actually, on Binance it doesn't go down that far, but it goes to 9,914. On sort of other trading platforms, I do CFD trading. I've been shorting this, for instance. It actually goes down. It went down a lot further than that. Where's it likely to go down? I still believe we're likely to come all the way down to test this area here. How embarrassing. All the way down to here, which would be 9,200. But when's that going to happen? Perhaps not for a few days, maybe not till the weekend. But it's always really difficult to say. Time frames are usually the hardest thing to navigate, really. But it does show that on the daily there's fresh crosses to the down. Looks like on the weekly there wants to be a fresh cross to the down. But let's have a quick look at the weekly, because this is Bitcoin. The weekly does hold some kind of relevance, obviously. So with our descending trend is continuing, and may actually continue for a little longer. I won't extend that yet, but we'll wait to see as the weeks unfold. What we're really looking to see now is for this guy here, this week's candle, if this closes beneath this green, or even worse, this red, which is the 9,200 area, then we're in for a really big shock. At the moment, our moving averages are still floating up, so I mean, it's clearly still a bullish trend, and this is consolidation. A lot of movement going into these prices. A lot of people just chucking their money in at this end. It's similar to what you would have imagined at the end of 2017 to 2018. When we saw the parabolic top up here. This move is kind of similar in a way to that. So a lot of people joining in, as I guess it's become more of a popular thing now. So we're seeing now the result of that, where people are just taking their profits, or having their profits taken away from them, we could say. So where's it likely to go? I'm just going to say down, to be honest with you. I can't really give you any more time frames or any more ideas of where it's likely to go. I'll probably say 9,800 would be a support, but ultimately our actual big bounce, if we're going to get one, is going to be down at 9,200, which we might not see for days, maybe weeks. But yeah, everything looks down to me. Let's move to Matic then, shall we? So we'll start with Matic here. So we've got this descending trend line on Matic actually, so we spotted this the other day. We've had some good strong moves, but we're actually fading out of that now. So if we look at this, we've had this move before here. We did have big strong moves up here, and a continuation down with this trend line. We also had a trend line down here that we broke out of, all got quite excited and continued down. So really the proof will be in the pudding. We can see that we're bouncing here. You could say we're bouncing on the trend line. I put this support trend line in there just to see if it held any kind of relevance. I don't trust it, to be honest with you, very much. I trust these moving averages more, especially this white one here. This is the 200 EMA, always a very strong one for Matic, whether we're above or below. Always seems to be very strong. Appears to be quite strong now. So we're not really. I don't think we're really bouncing off this trend line. I don't think that's what's happening. I think we're bouncing off this guy here, this big fat white 200 EMA. That would be our strongest level of support on these moving averages. This one down here probably won't be as much. This is the 200 simple. The 200 EMA means a lot more for Matic than this one does. This one will hold some kind of relevance, but nothing as much as this one. So really we don't want this one to break. If it does break, then we're down. We've broken the trend to the down. And to be honest with you, I do think that is inevitable. I think we do break the trend to the down and find our way back down here at 1.35 cent. And we'll see if we can get it picked up from there. I know with Matic, it's all this is driven off the back of the Coinbase announcement, and that said, it's not even a confirmation that it's been listed. So really, it's just FOMO moves. Really, it's not organic growth; it's FOMO moves. So when you get something like that, then what's likely to happen is that it will continue with its downtrend, and the market's downtrend. The only thing that can happen really is if the market begins to reverse. Now, yesterday we saw huge moves across the board with all the alts plummeting down, falling faster, some falling extremely fast, some finding new lows, like absolute tragic lows, basically completely wiping out all the gains that they had since this bull run began, we could say from April or so. So pretty tragic across the board. We're looking to find bottoms now and a reversal for alts to start moving, but the Bitcoin dominance is still strong because people are pumping it back into Bitcoin. Every time it's fallen, it's being bought back. People aren't really choosing to do anything other than that. So alts are still suffering. They're still going to suffer until that dominance chart comes right down. I think we're around 68% at the moment. I'd say we really need to come down to beneath 65%. Or lower to really see a difference. So what we can say here is that we did find a bounce on this guy here, but it's likely to break. I'll probably say it's likely to break. So our current resistance is, and it probably will remain at, roughly speaking, almost exactly where we are now, 1.45 cent. If that breaks, then we're going down, I think, and we'll continue to go down with the rest of the market, and maybe end up back here in the coming weeks. However, you know, if for whatever reason we do make it up above here, we break above this middle bit here, so this blue box here is the is our sort of resistance box area. That's 1.6 cent. If we can break into that and above that, and break above this descending trend, then we essentially have broken above the trend line, and that could be seen as a very positive thing. For the moment, the only things we've got going for us is two golden crosses, one on the exponential, one on the simple, which should hold some kind of relevance to it, but we are only on a 4-hour chart, so it may not. Just out of interest, I can show you that we did have 4-hour crosses, 4-hour golden crosses on the Bitcoin chart back here. So we had one, where did we have one? First one would have been this green above the the white, sorry, so I'm so tired. Toddlers take it out of you. So that's one golden cross. This is our second golden cross, and really what happened at that point is we only just did come down. So just as an example, it didn't really do Bitcoin any favours at all to have a golden cross on the 4-hour. It actually did the reverse. Now, doesn't mean that when a golden cross happens, it happens straight away. I mean, there could be this consolidation period or a reversal in trend. But generally speaking, it should be a little more powerful than that. Now, Bitcoin's a different example because Bitcoin had a golden cross on the daily, way back, and obviously we can see what happened after that. So you can see how golden crosses make a big deal, are a big deal. Sorry, when they take place on longer time frames. If we go back to Matic, we obviously we've got our golden crosses there. If we extend the time frames, we go to a 6-hour on the tether value. We look like we're about. It's similar to what happened before on the 4-hour. It looks like we're about to have one, but just not getting it. And that's only a 6-hour. Clearly, that's not going to be on the 12-hour. And we've got these way above here, so that green needs to cross that white, this purple needs to cross that yellow. So we're way away when it comes to golden crosses on a larger time frame. So we kind of are splitting hairs when we come down to sort of, you know, hoping that a golden cross is going to help it. A golden cross has happened, but you know, you saw what happened to Bitcoin when a golden cross happened, and didn't really work out for it on the 4-hourly anyway. Anyway, I will stop rambling now. I'll get back on with my chores, and I hope you have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Sorry I couldn't have made this video earlier, I just had no opportunity to. But you have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.